Okay, just a few things I'd like to get out of the way before we proceed onwards to Route 32. First of all, as you can see, I have added the Dratini to the team. So it's going to be quite useful with its twisters and whatnot, and it's got Thunderwave as well, which I think will cause a nice little bit of disruption. But I have also made two other decisions. First off, I've added a Drifloon to the team, so it's going onto the team display here. Reason for this is because I kind of just took an interest in this thing when I found it. It's got a pretty damn decent special attack, boosted by the Rash nature as well, and it's not got a terrible move set. It had Constrict before I got rid of it for Focus Energy. Constrict absolutely sucks. I don't think I need to establish that with the base power of 10. So, speaking of Constrict, that's somewhat related to the other decision that I've decided to make, because off screen I went and caught pretty much all the stuff that I could pick up at this point in time from routes 29, 46. I haven't caught everything in Route 30, but I did catch these three, which are the caught through the old rod on that route. These two I caught in New Barktown. The Chincho was an absolute asshole. It chewed through about 8 balls before I could catch it. And then I think this chunk of 6 here, just these 5 plus the Spoink, were all Route 46. Corefish, Krabby, and Magikarp were all caught in Cherry Grove, and these were all caught in Route 29. I still have stuff that I need to catch in those routes, but those are nighttime only, or they require a better rod or surf, so obviously don't have to worry too much about them for now. I have picked up 2 tentacles, and the reason for this is because I have come to the decision to drop Slowpoke for Tentacool. And so I sort of tossed up between the two. This one has a nature, this one has plus defense, which would be nice, but the Impish nature drops its special attack, which I don't need. So I'm going to go with the neutral one. It's also got decidedly the better ability, because this means if anything comes in with Intimidate, then it just doesn't do anything to this. Not that it would anyway, because I'm using a physical attack. I'm not using a physical attacking set on this thing, because obviously it's a special sweeper. So let me just quickly switch the Slowpoke out of the display here and put the Tentacool in. There we go. And I believe this is the team that I'm going to be taking with me up to around about Azalea Town, until such time as take it with me to Azalea Town, and then once I'm done with the gym there, I'll probably drop the Geodude at that point. Oh, hang on, back in we go. There we go. While I'm here, before I leave, let me just quickly jump in here. Stop with the glitchy, please. Let me go ahead and sell this pearl. I got this off the Shelder that I caught, and I also picked up a Rawst Berry off the Nummel. No, I do not want to sell that. Berries are actually now kind of relevant, because if we have another look at this Drifloon, it has the Unburden ability, which means if it's holding an item and it uses that item, like a berry, it gets a speed boost, which is quite nice. So I'm thinking that at some points in the future, I might fit it with a berry that weakens any like super effective attacks. Like, I think that the let me actually have a look at my berry pouch here. Yeah, this would be a good option because it's weak to ice, so if I give it this and it takes an ice type attack, it doesn't take quite as much damage, and then Unburden kicks in and gives it plus speed. Anyways, oh, random encounter. Yeah, pop it. No real reason to give a shit. Yeah, this idiot is just like, if you don't beat the gym, this guy literally just blocks your path and is all just like, no, you can't go this way. You should maybe go to the gym or something like that. But yeah, it gives you the Miracle Seed, which is completely useless because nothing on my team is grass or has grass moves. Magnemite is kind of cool. I used it in Spirit Gold. I think I might have mentioned that earlier, but in the previous segment, but whatever. Worth mentioning again. Oh, that looks like a double battle opportunity. And I think you give out a TM. Yeah, raw TM. Good job. Okay, I think there's something here hidden. That's nice, it's a super potion. So that'll be useful. Let's go ahead and... yeah, these are my 2 lowest levels. I've got 3 different Pokemon that I needed to show off in this segment, so I will go with this. Will they do it for you? kinda. I wouldn't mind being able to hit that Sandshrew for super effective damage, and I would be able to if I still had Slowpoke, but unfortunately my Tentacle does not have any water moves. I don't know when it actually gets any water moves either. So I guess we're gonna... Twist is a spread move. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess I'll throw Supersonic at the Sandshrew. I'm probably gonna end up missing. No, okay. Alright, so, things to talk about. First off, Slowpoke. In relation to Slowpoke, I've been in the process of trying to hatch a perfect Slowpoke for my team for that international challenge stupid thing towards the end of the month. I think it's actually, no, it's only like a couple weeks away, but to give you a rundown, I imported a Slowpoke with its hidden ability from Pokemon Blue because I needed that hidden ability. And so I bred it with, I think, a Ditto or something like that, and got a couple of good, eggs out of that with a few perfect IVs, and so I just kept sort of chopping and changing the parents and getting a decent setup for that. And I'm now at the point now where I've hatched about 4 boxes of eggs from parents that have basically... They're basically perfect in every way except for the one stat. I actually lucked out and got an egg with a 0 IV and speed, which I really wanted to because I'm running a Trick Room team. So, low speed means inevitably just means more speed with Trick Room up, so... yeah. Just randomly stopped talking for some inadequately explored reason, but if I can sort of keep my thought train instead of losing it, I just kept chopping and changing between the parents and whatnot. I eventually came across... I think the father doesn't... I think the father's got like own tempo and the mother has the hidden ability. I don't think the father actually has any sort of influence on this. So I just sort of stuck them in there, and I spent about 8 hours total hatching this perfect Slowpoke, and here's the real kicker, I actually still don't have it. It has pissed me off quite a considerable amount. Also, bind. You actually piss me off with that bind. That's very annoying, but basically no matter how many eggs I hatch, I have 6 requirements. I need max HP, max defense, max special attack, 0 speed, and the Regenerator ability. So those, and out of those 6 requirements, I have not gotten more than 5 on a single egg. No matter what I do, I can't get all 6 of them on the one baby. And I spent 8 hours freaking grinding, like, hatching eggs just to get this damn thing, and I still don't have it. It pisses me off to a great extent. I'd like to say that that doesn't have anything to do with me dropping the Slowpoke, but I'm at the point now where I'm seeing Slowpoke and it just sort of pisses me off. That and Tentacle is kind of cool. I've kind of wanted to use it. I also, stupid pun, but that's beside the point. Let's just ignore that. I'm a moron. But yeah, that pisses me off a great deal, and I feel like Tentacle would be considerably better. It's a pretty decent special wall, but it can actually hit reasonably hard with its moves. It's got dual stabs, so I can give it like Sludge Bomb or something later on in the game. It's obviously going to serve as my Surfer, and it's actually got a bit of speed on it, so I'm quite confident in its abilities going into this a game like this, which you pretty much need to be on frickin' point for the later battles and stuff. So, yeah, that's my plight with Slowpokes. I guess I should also point out that the intended set is obviously a Trick Room set because it's a Trick Room team. I wanted the quiet nature on it, so that's why I had to breed with the Ditto first up, because the Slowpoke that came in was Bold Nature. I think I planned on having it Bold Nature for like a Mega Slowbro set, but I decided to go with the Slowking set for Trick Room. I can still go for that Slowbro set because I can still just breed the Bold Mage down onto any other babies that I need to. And so I can sort of, yeah, I can just sort of do that, get all the battle points that I need to get the stone, and then I can just sort of mess around with that. Not that it wouldn't matter in VGC because VGC bans all Mega Stones. God damn it, Poison. The game is also punishing me by giving me, having these trainers have Pokemon that are weak to Water-type moves, and I have a Water-type Pokemon on my team, and it does not have any Water moves, so I can't actually freaking hit them super effective damage. That is the point that I wanted to make. There we go. But yeah, it's basically just intended to be like a bulky physical sweeper sort of thing. I think I've gotten almost max investment in HP, at least that's the plan. Along with max special attack and a bit of special defense investment, I think it is. I think that's what it is, so that'd be quite nice to have. It's one of two Trick Room setter-uppers on my team, the other one being an Oranguru. Oranguru is pretty damn decent. I'm sort of relying a bit on the move set from... I got this, like, team of Pokemon that from a YouTube video. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, I kept picking up tons of antidotes from Fanpy, and unfortunately I do not have anything that can cure the burn aside from the Rawlsberry. So I guess I'm gonna have to use that. Not that I really care that much, because Rawlsberry is probably not gonna be one of the least used berries, because I mean if you want something that takes care of status, then you just use a Lumberry. So let's go ahead and run away from this thing. My team is not looking absolutely shit hot right now. I'm actually kind of disappointed in this Tentacool right now because it's got a bit of pace on it, it's got a bit of speed. It's just not doing a whole lot. It's actually taking a lot of... It took a lot of damage from that Bellsprout. That's quite disheartening. There are a few fishermen here though. I'll try my luck against one of these. Poliwag should be relatively simple to deal with. Might have... Oh, shit. Okay, thank you for taking your sweet-ass time to establish that you've got a move that's super effective against this thing, and it outspeeds me as well, so I can't stay in for that. Remoraid probably has Psybeam, so I can't use that. I can't use it either. I'll bait and switch, I guess. Send Illison back in. And for Goldeen, I should be able to take the Goldeen, right? Go and take the Goldeen. I outspeeded at least. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, switch out. Finish it off with Gust. That'll do the trick. Okay. Not gonna fight you yet. I'm gonna try to ninja dodge as many trainers as I can, which I believe... Okay, cool. That idiot sells Slowpoke Tail for 1 million GP, and apparently it's Friday. Yeah, okay. Poison Barb, that's actually quite nice. Quite well timed. This is one of the siblings for like the days of the week. There's one for each day, and if you find them in their certain areas, they will give you a special item like this Poison Barb. So I'll give that to Tentacool, so that should hopefully make Acid a bit stronger. It's got Poison Sting as well, but I barely use it. I theoretically would like to use it for the poisoning aspect of it, but I can't really rely on that too much. Yeah, why not? Oh. Oh. Water Pulse. Shit. Do I want to teach this thing Water Pulse? Huh. That's actually a really good point. I think I really need to check this thing's level up move pool off screen or something like that, because that is pretty damn good. I don't mind that in the slightest. Because that's the fella that you originally got the old rod from, but since that got moved, I guess he just sort of gave you the Water Pulse to him. That's not too bad. Bullet Seed, which is entirely useless. Pachirisu, I'm probably not going to be able to get away from this thing. Yeah, these things are annoyingly quick. What is the speed stat on this thing? 27. Okay, it's tied for second fastest on my team. That's how fast Pachirisu is. If I can't outspeed it with my second fastest Pokemon. So, aside from that, there's not too much that's piques my interest. I'm sure as hell not using a Pachirisu, not in a freaking ROM hack. It is going to suck ass. I know there was that one in the team that won Worlds a couple years back, but generally, Worlds strategies don't work quite as well here, so... And you probably can't even get the full set for Worlds, because that was a Gen 6 set. Alright. This thing's almost level 16, so it's probably seen enough screen time for this segment. God damn it, Poison Point. I think I've hit Nidorans in this segment twice with physical moves, and on both occasions, I've been hit with the status. That's a bit obnoxious. And there goes Static, but I believe I have a Paralyzed Heal to deal with that. Rollout. That is excellent. We're going to get rid of Tackle, and we're going to give it Rollout. That is going to be a good setup with, alongside Defense Curl. Let's just get this stupid thing out of the way. That's very lovely. I don't think I need to use the... Yeah, I'm not going to waste a antidote here. If it gets knocked out, then it sucks to be it, but whatever. Okay. So a couple more trainers left. I might be able to do a bit of Union Cave exploration, but I might save that for the next segment, so... Now's about as good a time as any to knock over these last two trainers and talk about my next Pokemon playthrough of the day. For this one, I'm going to be talking a bit about my exploits in Colosseum and XD. I'm bunching these up because there's no real reason to talk about them separately. So, I don't remember a whole lot about Colosseum and XD, but I do remember sucking a bit in Colosseum in my first playthrough. One of the more memorable parts was losing to... Like, right towards the end, you had to fight all 4 of the admins in order to get access to the main, like, tower, the real game tower. I lost to one of the admins, and he had, like, 2 HP left on his last Pokemon, which is a Crobat. It outsped me and knocked my Pokemon out, and it was very, very upsetting and whatnot, so... aside from that, I don't think I ever caught all of the Shadow Pokemon. I might have. I think I eventually did. Either that or I just reset the game or something like that, but it was either one of those. But I kind of sucked ass when it came to catching Shadow Pokemon. I missed out on a lot of them. I think the only beast out of the 3 that I caught was Raikou. I missed out on Entei and Suicune. Actually, no, I think I might have caught Suicune. No, I do not believe I did. No. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But, on another playthrough, I think I did another playthrough, I just sort of beasted all of that out. And I did pretty much the same thing in XD. I kind of sucked on my first playthrough of it. On my second playthrough, though, I was able to catch every single Shadow Pokemon at my first given opportunity. I didn't have to relegate any of them to being repossessed by Mirror B and having to wait for him to fucking show up, and that was far more obnoxious than it had any right to be, and so I eventually did catch the Dragonite. I can't remember if I purified all of them in XD. I know I did in Colosseum, because I'm pretty sure you have to do that in order to get the Ho-Oh from the Mount Battle thing in the other side of the game. So I'm pretty sure I did that. I don't know if I ever did get around to purifying them all in XD, though. Toxic Spikes. Yeah, this is one of the other reasons I didn't go for the other Tentacool, because I'm getting rid of Constrict for this. There's absolutely no debate over this. But the ability to have Poison Sting is also nice. But the fact that Toxic Spikes is a thing means I shouldn't have to worry too much about Poison Sting, so... I might decide to use that Water Pulse TM, give it Water Pulse over Poison Sting, but we'll see what happens. Quillfish. I'll rinse it with Geodude unless it's got, like, Water Gun or something. No, it has Minimize, though. Magnitude 7, though, connects and drops it on its puffy ass. Fish, well, whatever. I don't care. I already know how to fish. I've not fished in here before, though, so let's have a look and see if there's anything of worth in here. Apparently there is nothing. And apparently there is more tentacle. And apparently I can't get away from it. Yay. Anything else? No? No, just tentacle. I've got the Pokemon locations guide here. Let me have a look at it. All the way up. Come on, back up. Up, 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 up. Route 32 has Tentacool, Psyduck, and Quillfish. Quillfish is a 5% encounter rate, so I'll have a couple of more attempts to try to get something. Nope, we're going to get Tentacles, it seems. Nothing but Tentacles. Like, there's Psyducks here. It says that there's Psyducks here, but apparently we're not getting Psyduck. Oh. Well, I'll take it. Apparently the Quillfish outspeeds me as well. I don't really understand that. But I guess we're gonna catch the Quillfish. Let's see. That should be satisfactory. I've only got 3 balls left, so... Damn it! Oh, for the love of crap, please do not do this to me right now. I'm just slowly using Poison Sting and getting it down as low as I possibly can. Alright, it's in the red. We've got 2 balls left. Oh, come on! That broke out immediately. I swear to God, that broke out immediately. Get fucked, game! Seriously, get fucked. You had to get... You allowed me to luck out and find that Quillfish, and then it's just like, no, not gonna let you catch it in a Pokeball. Go fuck yourself. How much money do I have? A considerable amount. I can go back, I can buy another 20 more Pokeballs. Yeah, that's annoying. That is some grade A bullshit. I think there's one more trainer down here I want to knock over. As well as this. I think this used to be blocked by a Rock Smash Rock. I'm thankful that that's not the case anymore, because a Soothe Bell is pretty good if I'm using something that levels up through happiness. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case though, but we'll have to see what happens. Okay, one more fellow that we need to knock over. I would like for my Dratini to get some experience here. Actually, yeah, let's get the Poison Barb back to Tentacool, and we'll give Dratini the experience share, just so I can knock this fellow over with something else. We'll use Geodude because he's a bird trainer. Staravia, yeah, Intimidate is not nice. Neither is Rock Throw. Okay, so I just missed 3 times in a row with Rock Throw, despite the fact that it only used Double Team once. If I could reload save states right now, I would. It's not going to kill it either. It's a 2 KO, if I can connect another one. No, it might not be the case now. Oh god, here we go. Is there anything that is perfect accuracy? Have I got... Okay. I was going to ask if I had anything with perfect accuracy on my team, but whatever. Dragon Rage, that is beast. Gonna get rid of Leer because the only attack that would benefit from it is Wrap, and I don't really care because it's got that sort of stuff. Also, why do you have an Oddish? Seriously, why do you have an Oddish? That makes no sense. You're a bird keeper. Really? Well, at least I'm getting... Well, at least it's something that Geodude can knock out, but god. Also, that low kick didn't do much. So that's a bit of irony right there. This guy only had the one bird in his team, and yet despite that, he was still a trainer that I could quite easily have belted for 6 with my Geodude. Okay, whatever. I suppose I'll take that. Does Union Cave need Flash? No, it doesn't. Alright. Good, because I could not be asked teaching something Flash for the sole purpose of that. Get out! We don't want more glitchiness. Alright. How far in have we been recording? 24 minutes. I'm quite satisfied with the length of this segment. So, I'm going to go back to Violet City. I'm going to grab some more Pokeballs. I am going to go and catch that Quillfish. I've made a point to catch that Quillfish, so I'm going to go ahead and catch it. And then next time we're going to go through Union Cave and possibly do a bit of exploration of Azalea Town. So I will see you for that.